Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Time to check out some aggressive growth stock pick ideas for you now with Bill Wilton, our aggressive growth stock strategist at Zacks.com. Who better than to check out aggressive growth stocks when you got the aggressive growth strategist? Medifast, MED, the ticker symbol, is one that you want to talk about. Weight loss programs, their specialty.
Yeah, what they do is they provide, meals and coaching for people that are, on, a very specific diet plan.
Right.
Exactly, and that's one thing we'll see. In tough economic times, people are, going to extra measures to feel good about themselves. We're not in this point of excess. Everyone wants to feel good, and losing weight, getting in shape is one of the best things that people can do. It's really reflecting in their earnings results. They saw revenue climb 75% last quarter to about $61 million. Additionally, on top of that, their margins improved as well. So they're running, much like their customer base, leaner and meaner. That actually led to earnings per share of about 33 cents, which beat the Zacks consensus by 6 cents. So they're coming in even better than expected. Earnings estimates following that quarterly report, they ended up pushing the consensus up, and now they're expected to grow about 62% this year, another 26% next year, which obviously is a pretty good growth rate in any time, let alone a time when a lot of stocks are struggling. Thanks to those revisions, the stock's also trading at pretty good valuations right here. That PEG ratio is coming in at just under 0.8, meaning that we're getting the growth at a pretty good value. The one concern is that it did fall to a number 3. That happened just this morning. But it was through no fault of its own. It's not seeing downward revisions. It's not seeing any disagreement among analysts. This is merely the fact that it hasn't reported in a while, so some of those old estimates give way to some of these newer companies. But once they go ahead and report their next earnings results, we might see actually some upward revisions heading into that number. If not, we'll for sure see them after that number.
And this morning that Bill refers to is actually July the 6th.
Yeah. Here you can see the trend of their full year consensus numbers. You can see that it's just climbing right into that upper right-hand corner of the chart. Yet the share price seems to be lagging. This means we're going to see a lot of room for upward growth here once people do get a little bit more comfortable in investing in these stocks. So they do have plenty of room ahead of themselves here.
All right, and then there's local.com, a search site that you've written about recently, LOCM, the ticker symbol.
Yeah, what they do is it's kind of like a directory service. You can search for any type of business. You put in your area code. It'll let you know what around you would suit your needs. They have about 70,000 companies listed, and they get about 20 million hits a month. Right now, things are going well for them. They just reported their most recent quarter in April. They saw a 14% increase, and that's quarter over quarter, so even better than year over year. In their revenue, their net income was up 31%. And more importantly, they actually upwardly revised their full year and quarterly guidance last month. So not only are they reporting good numbers, they're even giving us a signal that they're about to report good numbers once again. Additionally, they were added to the Russell 3000, which should give them some more exposure to a lot of institutional investors, those funds that have to mimic an index. So they're going to get a lot more attention from actually both institutional and retail investors, now that their name's out there a little bit more. Thanks to the earnings estimates following that latest quarterly report and the upward revisions, shares are trading at a good value right now. We're expected to about triple the earnings when they do report their next quarter. The one concern here is that shares may be a little bit, the momentum is gone, but the benefit is that they may be a little bit oversold here. As you can see, the stochastic approaching that 20 mark, that's typically anything under that is considered oversold. So, we should see a lot of buyers coming in and start to elevate that stock price.
All right, do you own either of these two?
I do not.
Check out more Zacks Rank Buy stock pick ideas for yourself on our homepage at Zacks.com. Upper right-hand corner is where we put 4 new stock pick ideas for you daily. That's the featured section, but then if you click on to any headline in any one of those investing categories, it'll take you to the current story and then also an archive of some others in that category. With Bill Wilton, I'm Terry Ruffalo.